Good morning students. I Anu Dhariwal welcome you all to the class. Children, we are going to start chapter 2 from your history NCERT, that is our past third. The topic of the chapter is from trade to territory. So let us begin. Aurangzeb was the last powerful Mughal ruler. After the death of Aurangzeb, the later rulers proved to be inefficient and foreign powers got opportunity to establish their rule in India. So children, Aurangzeb was the last powerful Mughal ruler. After his death, when he died, so other rulers that came after him, they proved to be inefficient. They were not very good in their work. So the foreign powers, the rulers who want to take their place, who want to conquer the country, they got opportunity to establish their rule in India. One of the foreign powers that we vastly know is the Britishers. So the East India Company comes east. In 1600, Royal Charter granted to East India Company, granting the sole right to trade with the East. So children, I have explained you in the last video also what is Royal Charter. It is an official document that give you permission to do for whatever you have asked the permission. It is an official document. So in 1600, East India Company was given the permission, the right to trade with the East. They can come east and they can start trading. Trading is do business. East India Company bought goods at a cheap price and sold them at higher price in Europe. So what they used to do, children? They used to buy the goods at a cheap price from the East, and then when they get back to Europe, what they used to do? They used to sell it at a very high price. This was the way how they were earning profit. Cotton and silk produced in India had a big market in Europe. So cotton and silk, children, it was famous. It was produced in India at that time, and it was famous all over the world. It is still famous. So it had a big market in Europe. Pepper, cloves, cardamom and cinnamon were in great demand. All of these were also produced in India. East India Company and its officials accumulated wealth by the trade of India and caught attention of other European powers. So what happened, children? East India Company, they used to earn a lot of wealth by trading with the East. Due to this, what happened? Other European powers, they caught the attention. They looked at the East India Company and they understood how are they earning this much wealth? From where are they earning this profit? So they got to know that they are trading with the East, and this is how they are accumulating a lot of wealth. English East India Company had to compete with other European companies such as French, Dutch and Portuguese. So what happened, children? When the other European powers, other European companies, they got to know about the English East India Company's trade with India, with the East. Okay. So what happened? They also established their companies here. Now the English East India Company have their competitors. They had to compete with each of these companies, be it the French, Dutch or the Portuguese. Because of the powerful naval force, British won over the European powers and became the champion of struggle of monotony of trade. So children, the Britishers, they won over other European powers. How? Because they had a powerful naval force. You know what is a naval force? The Navy. And at that time, the trade was done basically through the sea routes only. So they had a powerful naval force, and that is how they established their power and became the champion of the trade. So this is it for today, children. Revise the topic, read it again. We'll continue the topic in the next session. Till then, stay home, stay safe, take care. Thank you.